My name is Phil Wagner. I'm the CEO and founder of Sparta Science. And my career initially began as an athlete. And it wasn't a very good one, but really loved being part of a team. And as I began to play in high school and college, really found that the only pattern was that I was injured consistently, and began with muscle strains and bones and ligaments and eventually concussions and all these different areas really began to pique my interest in sports medicine and really this pursuit of movement resilience and how to identify different ways myself at that time as a young man. How can I be part of the team longer and not get injured and avoid some of these setbacks that kept occurring? And so decided to enroll in medical school because at the end of the day, when the consequences are more severe, whether we're talking about diabetes, cancer, traumatic surgery, the evidence tends to be elevated as well. And so in medicine, there's a lot more evidence frameworks of how to approach diagnosing a disease, but also diagnose, what the best way to approach treating that disease is, and even preventing some of the reoccurrences of a certain disease. And so after getting done with medical school, really didn't want to be a traditional doctor and don't practice as a traditional doctor because going through medical school, I actually spent time coaching at the same time at UCLA. And so while I was going through medical school, I coached at UCLA and did research in biomechanics because my vision all along was to be more of a movement doctor in a sense and really pursue diagnosis and prescriptions when it comes to movement as opposed to traditional medicine. And so really began to fall in love with this approach with athletes, how to diagnose their movement patterns objectively with data, and subsequently provide really data-driven, evidence-based solutions to some of these problems that athletes were having. So setting up Sparta in the Silicon Valley was very strategic, very well thought out of, let's take this evolving field of AI, this evolving field of machine learning, and apply these algorithms to all the data that we were building around athletes, and started to find some amazing breakthroughs like, how to predict an elbow injury from a jump, something we weren't looking for, something we weren't anticipating, but really was incredible that with good data and some great software and machine learning techniques, could really identify some of these patterns of injuries, why they were happening, but most importantly, how to reduce the risk of these injuries.